What exactly makes a Minecraft YouTuber great? Is it being funny or being the best at the game? Maybe it's relatability or a mix of these things. But there was a time when Minecraft YouTube was at its peak, and creators like Captain Sparkles and 10TDM became staples of Minecraft YouTube, still uploading from time to time and continuing to hold a lot of respect within the community and among their peers. But now the thing is, a lot of time has passed by and the dynamics of how Minecraft content is done have changed. Right now, Minecraft YouTube is kind of stuck in a weird limbo-like state. After the meteoric rise we saw with the different SMPs, servers and the overall influx of content in the 2019 to 2022 era. And I'm not alone in this, many people's opinions are in some way similar to mine. And there can be multiple reasons of that, but this one user's comment definitely caught my eye. Apart from how ridiculous this sounds, it actually made me think about something. How much impact did all of our beloved Minecraft YouTuber had on the whole Minecraft scene? And no, I am not going to talk about how he was basically a god at the game, pulling off an 1800 Bed Wars win streak, which he broke himself because he couldn't handle all the pressure by himself.
We won so many games that it got boring. I mean, half of my teammates quit Bed Wars. I'd edited over 1,000 games in a row at this point. My sanity had been almost completely depleted. I leapt into the void. No more, I said, no more. And the win streak record was finalized at 1,400 wins in a row.
But instead, I am going to talk about a part of Technoblade that really gets the attention it deserves. I want to share what stood out to me about Technoblade, his content, the subtle details people might miss, and what made him such a genuinely amazing human being. It all started when Technoblade started his channel 11 years ago, uploading his montages of beating high-level players in different Hunger Games. From day one, it was clear, this guy wasn't your average Minecraft player. It was so evident from the start that he was built for greatness. It's crazy how different young Technoblade sounded though. Here's a quick comparison of how Technoblade sounded over the years.
I don't really recognize anyone here yet. Oh my god, it's Neon Pink Shot, I don't know him.
Yo, can we get any chests here? Okay, I think all the good stuff is on that side of the border.
But things didn't start off well for Technoblade. He had to grind for years just to reach his first 100,000 subscribers. But that didn't let Techno demotivate him. He continued grinding and cranking out videos at a rapid pace. One thing you'll notice from the start is his signature sarcasm and the way he crafted his jokes, although they felt a bit unpolished at some times.
The first tool you're gonna need is a mouse. Not an animal mouse, a computer mouse. Good.
This has been a staple of his content from the very beginning, and it stayed with him all the way through, and it got improved way more in the end.
The game began. I immediately headed to the safest place I knew, Afghanistan, and took off my disguise.
But this was just the beginning of the legend. Now, let's shift our focus to just a few of the many qualities that made Technoblade who he was, because being good at the game was only part of the story. Fast forward, it's the end of 2018 now, and Techno's grind is finally paying off. He hits 500,000 subscribers, but it didn't come easy. It took him over 530 videos to get there. And as Technoblade was starting to find his rhythm and truly set his footing, those iconic motivational quotes like the ones from Sun Tzu you would later hear him drop ever so casually, were finally beginning to take shape.
If you wish to defeat me, train for another 100 years.
No, we're not.
This ever so expanding skill of him saying and remembering different quotes reminds us and the people watching him that he was once destined to become an English major too.
Wait, are you an English major?
Yeah.
Oh, me too.
And just when you thought you were watching another Minecraft creator with a bit of humor in him, Techno would do something different that would make you stop and think.
You like that intro? You feeling immersed right now? Well, too bad, because now I'm going to tell you to hit the subscribe button. Hit that button. Oh my god, I
What?
get so many subscribers.
Not with the gameplay, but with how he talked to you. All of that built up to what many consider his best work yet. The Potato War. over 100 million views across the series, and so good of a series, even Mr. Beast, the king of YouTube himself, endorsed it.
I'm gonna end screen one of his videos from his Potato Wars series. When this series came out, it was literally one of my favorite series ever. I watched all 3 episodes just a million times.
I won't spoil the series for you, but here is something worth noting. Technoblade's editing was simple, intentionally so. In a time where content is all about fast cuts and non-stop dopamine hits, Techno did the quite opposite. Just compare these intros of 2 gaming videos. One is clearly trying to grab your attention with screaming and quick cuts, while Technoblade was just a genuine, authentic dude. His hook was simple, straight to the point, and his dry humor added so much to the video. Simply put, he was a great storyteller. And I would watch the whole thing without my brain interrupting. Same goes for the thumbnails. While one looks like someone vomited colors, and I don't even know what that is. But Technoblade thumbnails, on the other hand, are more natural, simple, clear, and have a very good composition while effectively conveying the message of the video. And the most important thing here is he is staying true to the video's content. But there was something else too that really set him apart. It wasn't just how he edited or presented his videos. It was how he spoke. Every word had weight. He never talked more than he needed to.
My talent is that I'm really good at judging people. Wow.
Wow.
Carry on.
Many viewers have pointed this out too. Technoblade only spoke when it mattered. No pointless blabbering like most YouTubers who just keep talking for the sake of it. Well, Tommy in it himself explains it the best.
Yeah, I loved doing videos with him, and he brought such a unique, like, in that talent show video he did with me, you, Schlatt, and Techno, and now he's just quiet for most of the time. But whenever he does say something, it's fucking so funny.
Yeah, he's just thinking about the next punchline. But
It would wait so long to the point where you'd think, like, why would I even invite him to this video? And then he, like, is he even having fun? And then he finally says something, and you go, oh, he's having fun.
While all of this depended on qualities that Technoblade had in himself naturally, what was next for Technoblade was completely different from his usual self. The Dream SMP required something from Techno that he wasn't known the best at: acting. But boy oh boy did he improve and adapt so quickly. This is what his acting was like when he first joined.
Thank you, Wilbur.
Alright, tell me when to log in.
Technoblade, I'd quite like a little bit more passion in your voice, if that's okay.
Rebellion! Down with the dictators!
While his dead-ass attitude and delivery were great on their own, this role demanded something more from him. And later, he would do exactly that.
I'm feeling a bit thirsty. Butler! Fetch me some wine!
Funnily enough, I used to watch this same Sir William character and his montages a lot when I was younger. And it always made my day. It just shows how Techno could adapt to anything and actually be good at it. His nonchalant attitude, especially around people clearly trying really hard, made everything even more entertaining. Whether it was casually killing Ninja,
I'm killing Ninja. Give me a second.
Are you actually killing Ninja?
I actually killed Ninja.
Bro, I'm dead. A stone axe, Technoblade just on me, dude.
or winning $100,000 in a duel versus Dream with 40 million people watching. But if I keep talking about Technoblade's involvement in the Dream SMP, that would be an entire new video. What I really loved about Technoblade was how he always gave off that chill friend vibe. The vibe who doesn't scream all the time or swear every 5 seconds. He actually listened, and that made him relatable to both younger and older audiences. He was never brain rot or vulgar, just calm, witty, humorous and clever. And randomly, he would drop knowledge bombs mid-fight.
Fortunately, I have something that Dream doesn't. Comprehensive knowledge of ancient China. In a flash of inspiration, I remember that in 227 BCE, King Zhang once escaped... Bam! I've knocked him onto the ledge. This is huge. The reach you can hit people from begins at the player's eyes, so when Dream is a block higher than me, it's much easier for me to hit his feet than for him to hit my head because the base of a right triangle is shorter than the hypotenuse. Stay in school, kids. It makes you better at PvP.
Now, of course,
One thing Technoblade didn't do much was talk about his personal life. In an era where most content creators are more transparent than ever, Technoblade was different. He rarely opened up about himself.
Hanging out.
But you
And
know
he,
what
he did like keep himself to himself a lot of the times, but when we got him to open up, it was great.
Towards the end, though,
He kept his focus purely on the content. Even when he did mention something personal, he always joked about it in a funny
It's gonna be
way.
necessary to amputate my right arm to actually get the cancer, and so I'm preparing for this like anybody would. I got a Google Doc open. I'm writing down all the jokes I'll be able to tell when I have one arm, like if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
It was the 1st of July 2022. I woke up thinking it would be just another fun summer morning. Until that notification hit me out of nowhere.
Hi, I'm Technoblade's dad. He wrote a message and he asked me to read it to all of you. Hello everyone, Technoblade here. If you're watching this, I am dead.
I genuinely didn't know what to make of it. I just stood there in disbelief. For the first time, I desperately wanted something like this to be a prank, or I was just expecting Technoblade to come up again, like after 1 or 2 days, saying it was a prank. But at a time where Technoblade was at its peak, life had different plans for him. As a creator myself, it felt so sad when he mentioned that he was working for more projects and it was going to be a new peak for
I've
him.
been gone since like June. I was actually being really productive in July, which I know you're not gonna believe me
But
when I say
even
that, 'cause I
then,
made
he
no
handled it
content,
with
but
so
I
much
was.
strength, even while knowing deep down that things might not get better. And based on Techno's messages later visible in Tommy Innit's video, it was clear that Technoblade knew. It's genuinely heartbreaking. He talked about building something bigger, about reaching new heights, and then this terrible disease just took this all away from us and from him. But the classic Technoblade saying, even featured by YouTube too, is that Technoblade never dies. Sometimes the one you least expect to lose are the ones that hit the hardest. His dad is actually doing a very good job carrying that legacy with important, light-hearted events here and there. Techno was so much more than just a Minecraft YouTuber. He was an identity to Minecraft YouTube. He was part of so many of our childhoods and in the best way possible. What do we take from all of this? It's not just about holding on to the past. It's about learning from it, carrying it forward, and still living in the moment so that one day when you look back,
we'll look back at where we started and be amazed by how far we've come.
if you haven't already, go watch his videos. The storytelling, everything that I discussed about in this video is unreal, and it's just genuine content from one of a kind creator, unlike anything you will ever see on YouTube.